Friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Myself Bala here, and welcome you all to my channel. In this video, I'm going to discuss about my Google Sheet scanner. And today we have some problem with the data feed providers. So in data, we are not getting a exact thing in the morning. So almost around 12 o'clock, 12:30, the sheet is started updating. So here we are paying for the sheet and server and lot of things which you are done. And today's day intraday we are not able to use it as a positional trade that was given based on our advanced option strategy concept. And also we have a charting scanners for our screen advanced option strategy that people who used and they find out trades like into copper. But after 12:30, we are not getting much more stocks because already many stocks which moved. And today, so I was in on ICICI Bank 1090. That was a great move which has happened already in the second candle, which triggers our entry point based on the Camarilla R4 breakout. So our scanner is perfectly working based on the R4 breakout. And look at this particular day where our breakout point is 21 R4 level. And it was given the breakout, the second candle, and it was giving you such a good move after the breakout, and it went up to nearby 33, finally closed to 29. And one more important concept which you are using on that R4 level, which triggers on the first candle. So I consider this is not a valid breakout, but I just consider this for a inside camera. Like you can see previous S4 and R4, the day is entirely inside. But yesterday we made a video and creating a scanner that will help you to find out a breakout. That was an inside between the R3 and S3. I'm also creating some scanners to directly find out stocks. Once we find a direct options, that may be even a good breakout chances we can find out with that scanner. So I'm looking with the, because option data, we have almost 400 stocks, both the sides. So call and put, so we are analyzing and we are taking the data and we find out the breakouts. And it's a big process, and even we can't able to find out where the error is today. And finally, we got us resolved that thing. But before that, a lot of stocks which given you that movement. So like Petronet 230, 280 call option, that is also given. Petronet 280, sorry. That one is the strike price. Where our breakout point is triggered here. And this case, and it triggers our stop loss where we are keeping the stop loss below pivot. In this case, triggers our stop loss, and the closing hours it moves well. So as we consider this as a stop loss trade because it is triggers initially that entry valid breakout entry after 9:30, and after that it was came down and triggers our pivot as a stop loss. So from 10.5, 10.15 to 8.35, and then it moves, and the last candle around 3 o'clock candle it jumps to nearby 10 to almost to 15. So 5 rupees, almost 50%, which increased in the last candle. That may be in news, we are not considering this. But here the same stock which given you the R4, and it is giving you such a good result. So R4 is a breakout level based on the values, and that was working good in the trades. Even if you are entering the right stocks, that would be a best opportunity for our positional trades. And today a lot of stocks in the call side and nearby closing hours put side. Sun TV 610, and in the case is the put option. Let me check. And volume, it is a trigger which is happening on the first candle itself, and it is started about to the breakout point, and finally it closed almost 23 from 17 to 23. So before taking a trade, you need to consider whether the stock is having good volume or not. So if the stock doesn't have a volume, you simply ignore, and you can see L&T Finance Holding. That was in another trade. The strike price is somewhere around 170 put option when it is triggered. So here there is a trigger which is happening at 12:15 to 12:30 candle. At that time only our screener will start at work. And here is the point where we seen there is a R4 breakout. And one more, it will also be inside Camarilla compared to the previous day. And that breakout, such a thing which is working from 5.85, and it went up to 7.25. That would be a good opportunity where we find out. And monthly is based on the positional sheet. Almost we have 18 stocks moved more than and 40% more than is almost somewhere around some of the stocks which given such a good opportunity. This is what a monthly concept. This month we have a good opportunities. I was seeing some stock like National Aluminium and Voltas is the one more stock, and today Indicopper, and that was a huge move to 80 Indicopper, whether liquid or not, to 80 Indicopper. So that is not a liquid yet, but today it was a huge jump, and that was found in intraday. In Godrej Properties and Exide Industries yesterday, that was giving you opportunity, and AU Bank, and few days back it triggered, and now it has achieved our target too. And this one which we are using how to find out some 3 to 4 stocks in monthly basis to find out a opportunity based on our positional concept, whether you can use any of the strategy which we are given. And weekly concept also, it is relating to the positional strategy based, and we have some stocks which triggers our entry point. So intraday based on the Camarilla R4, so we have a lot of opportunity, and I'm trying to find inside Camarillas, but there is no scanners available. Even if you are searched with the Google also, I'm not find out any scanner or any website are not providing this kind of data, but I'm just searching for those stock which forming such a pattern inside in options that I'm exactly expecting a very narrow inside. Like yesterday we have seen only in stocks, but if you're finding that one in options, that would be a great chances of making such a good breakout trades. Well, if we check Tata Steel 155 call option or any point of the time, it is narrow inside. I'm just looking for a very tight range inside Camarilla level. So maybe that would be helping you to find out a perfect breakout. But here I'm not seeing any breakout levels. That means inside things, and a lot of stocks today, but unfortunately the system is not working in the morning itself. Because most of the trades in the morning only we got a good opportunities for our intraday, but today's trade system, it was not good. So I was apologies for that. Maybe it will be not happen in future because it is a data provider issue. And so unless until that was working good. And Tata Power also one of the stock that was moving very good today. So 415 415 call option, where you can see in the first candle that we are ignoring it. The first candle, if it is triggered, and we are ignoring it, but if you are looking at this in the inside one, so randomly we are checking, we are finding an inside thing. But if you are finding in 1 day advance, then we will be tracking that particular strike price only. So maybe soon you will be getting that update. But charting, it's not possible because we need option data to find out those stock options where it is forming a such a pattern. Okay, that's a very important thing which we are going to do it. And maybe in soon we will be trying to find out the narrow or inside inside Camarilla options also. Maybe in Excel sheet I'm trying it. Once I'm done, I'll let you explain and update you. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel.